Since when have I told you that me, I am PF? Since when? When did I ever join PF? When? When did I ever join PF? When did I ever join UPND? When? I have never, and I don't even think about it. I don't even dream about it. I don't want, I will never be.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J. Cool.
All the negatives I read, and I am highly reluctant to block people. I don't usually block people. I only block people when, you drag my family into it. You drag my wife, you drag my children into it. Then I will block you, because those are not politicians. As much as they are, family members of a politician, you cannot run away from it so much at the end of the day, because anyone who is connected to a politician, unfortunately, or anyone who is connected to a public figure, unfortunately, he is a is a subject of discussion in the public. Unfortunately, he has a public interest. My children, unfortunately, they are a public interest, and they will be discussed. My wife, unfortunately, she is a wife of a politician, and people will talk. So even there, it's not that I just no. It is when you become disrespectful that I take issue. But basically, I am telling you that I read what is on social media, and I take your comments very seriously. No matter how negative you may be, no matter how disrespectful you may be, it usually doesn't bother me. It usually doesn't bother me. So I do read your comments, and reading your comments, I see that some of you have taken are saying, no, but you belong here. Where do you stand? Where do you stand? No, the issue is that I've reflected upon that, and the issue is that it's not me, it's you. It's you, it's not me. The issue is that you people, you want to put me in a box. You want to put me in a box of either PF or UPND. This is the problem. You are busy fighting me. You keep pulling me. You pull me this way. You pull me that way. You want to put me in a box where I don't belong. Since when have I told you that me, I am PF? Since when? When did I ever join PF? When? When did I ever join PF? When did I ever join UPND? When? I have never, and I don't even think about it. I don't even dream about it. I don't want, I will never be, well, I will never, it might be a little bit difficult. It might not be the right term to use, because I might even buy PF with the way it is struggling. I might just get it. But the point is that I've never been PF. I've never been PF. I've never been UPND. I've never been. So why do you always claim me? Why do you always claim me? Why do you want me to belong to your side? Why? No, we don't know where you belong. You don't know. Why? You want me to belong where you belong. Move perefi. I don't want to belong where you belong. Nakana. I have where I belong. I have where I belong. I belong to Economic and Equity Party. I am the president of that party. I am the founder of that party. I'm not going to leave it. I'm not going to leave it. And that is where I belong. And that is where I belong. I belong to Economic and Equity Party. I am not PF. I am not Tonse. I am not UPND. I am not whatever. I am not. So get it in your heads. Get it in your heads. Calibrate your brains and get it to say, this guy doesn't belong to where I belong. And I will not pull him into PF. I will not pull him into UPND. I will not pull him into socialist. I will not pull him into whatever. You will not. And I'm stubborn like that. I'm very stubborn. You can't drag me where I don't want to. You can't. So the problem is you, it's not me. It's not me. Because with my position, I mean, I can attack anyone. I can attack PF. I can attack UPND. I can attack socialists. I can attack whoever I choose. But the problem is, and I can support whoever I want. I can support UPND. I can support PF. I can support socialists. I can accept. I can support whoever. Based on my judgment. Based on my reasoning. That's all. That's all. I take position based on whatever issue that is before me. I take issue, I make a judgment based on what is before me. What is before me? What is before me? If what is before me is good, I will say this is good. If what is before me is nonsense, I will say this is nonsense. Regardless of who is involved. Regardless of who is involved. If it is nonsense coming from PF, I will say this is nonsense. If it is nonsense coming from UPND, I'll say this is nonsense. If it is good coming from PF, I'll say this is good. If it is good that is coming from UPND, I'll say this is good. But some of you with little brains, you get confused. But where do you belong? Where do you belong? Hey, where do you belong? Today you say this. I am on, if you talk about issues, and you can say, no, you're not consistent. If, for example, on a particular issue, today you say, no, I support this, but then the following day, you change. The same issue, you change. No circumstances have changed. Everything is the same. Then you can say inconsistent. But I'll give you an example. A lot of you have been talking about this issue of eligibility of President Edgar Chagwa. Yes, I am the one that went to Edgar Chagwa. I am, at least, I know, from what I know, I am among the first people that went to Edgar Chagwa to ask him to say, please come back. I wrestled with Edgar Chagwa, please come back. And I came back in public and I started the agenda of Alewere Rapo. Of course, some people say, no, but you're not the one that started the Alewere Rapo. Alewere Rapo was JK, the song, when PF was in power. We are talking about after Valungu Wafmamu power. I totally agree. I am one of those people that went and pushed by Edgar Lungu, please come into the political scene. And I came out here and campaigned because that was my agenda at that moment. That was my agenda. And I ran that agenda ferociously, aggressively. I pushed that agenda. And wherever I heard Edgar Lungu is, I went there, I rushed there. I remember one time, Edgar Lungu went pa command center, there in is it Skanze, he went there and it was raining and whatever, and I didn't have a car that day. I had to, hire a car wherever I was and rush there. I was not clean. If you look at it where I'm saying, Vakateka, ni mythomania. If you remember, if you go and look at that video, I am shocked. I am shocked because the vehicle I hired only left me at some point because they couldn't go further. And I was walking in the rain, waiting for Valungu to come out. Wherever he went, I was there. They were trying to cut the gate. I was there. When Tasila was going Kudek, I was there. I used to run that. That was my agenda. Fast forward, a lot of things, of course, happened. But fast forward, we had a situation where Edgar Lungu is declared not eligible. And that, to me, my friends, it's like it's done. It's done. I know some people have a different view. They have a different view. No, Edgar Lungu is still going to stand. He's still eligible. That is your view. Which I respect. But from my point of view, That story is almost like ended. It has ended. And so, since it has ended, I have vacated that position. My position was Alewelirapo. But since after the court, passed that judgment, it's not that I agree with the judgment. It's not that I agree with the judgment. The issue is it has been passed. It's not that I agree with the judgment. The issue is it has been passed. And since it has been passed, should I continue in denial to say, no, things are still the same? Are things still the same? Are circumstances still the same? They aren't. They aren't. And therefore, I need to take a new position. I need to adjust myself. Some of you, you want, no. That is you. That is you. I respect that position of yours. I respect it. That is you. But allow me to have my position. And don't tell me, no, you are inconsistent because waranda talebwelerapo. Nisho wachingisha. Ushaimweta mai mwana judgment. Ushaimweta mai mwana judgment. And that is the position. So it is not that all of a sudden I've just said, no, Edgar Lungu is not eligible. Edgar Lungu should not come. No. I am talking about my strong candidate was Edgar Chagwalungu. Unfortunately, the court passed a judgment which was not in our favor. And I can say a lot about that judgment. I can say a lot about that judgment. But the point is, as we speak, it is there. It is there. And from my point of view, I find it very difficult to undo that. I find it very, very difficult to undo that. So should I continue singing Alewelerapo? Does that make sense? To me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And since now, I'm at this position whereby, really, Edgar Lungu has been declared ineligible. What do I do? What do I do? No, support whoever Lungu is going to pick. I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. I refuse. I refuse to say I'm going to go with whoever Lungu is going to. No. At this point in time, I've refused. Why? Because some of the people that are around by Edgar Lungu, I can't endorse them. I can't endorse them. Some of them, I can't endorse them. So much as I love Edgar Lungu, but some of the people that are around by Edgar Lungu, I don't agree with them. I don't. They are not Lungus. They are not Edgar Lungu. Whoever you may think this one, they are not. I was ready to put in everything, and I had put in everything for Balungu. But since Balungu bali bachinga, I'm holding back. I am holding back. And at the moment, I am not supporting anyone. I'm not supporting anyone because I don't want to start campaigning. Then I start campaigning for this person. To say, oh, this one. Then Balungu Wake says, no, I'm endorsing this one. There will be that conflict already. I still have the loyalty to Balungu. That's a fact. I still have the loyalty, but reasonably. Not iya blokulondoloka iya kutontonkanya. Ine ishakwata loti lekati no kuingira mufita ule tontonkanya tefo mbomba muntu andi. Inenda pishamo peni na pishamo. So panonga nambo kupunda te mundu vile. Elo Balungu bakese batawe ineshile fwa mundu vile. Ndefo Vincent Mwale. And I've just mentioned my brother Vincent Mwale because I love him very much. Vincent Mwale, you are a man. And I like the stance, the way you have been. You are a sharp guy. But anyway, I'm just saying. He says, no, therefore Vincent Mwale. Inanishi ndepunda munduviro. Nishfia pena. So that's why I've withdrawn.
Thanks for tuning in to JQ News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates on tech, politics, and everything in between. Until next time, stay cool.